This is your live right now, dude.
Alright. I'm saying that because this looks a little nicer-ish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just remember, it's gonna be like a 3-second delay.
Yeah, alright. And on my... Fuck. Alright, hello everybody on the Twitch network. Well, today is the first time I'm going to try doing a live stream on Twitch and on my channel. Please beriddle me at your leisure. I am trying to figure out how to improve shit and get this doing.
Oh.
And if anyone looks at me and says, "Oh, if you want our money, this is for fun and to be informative," I am not trying to earn money from this.
Okay. When we try your text box, your chat box, yeah. I'm gonna type something on mine and see if it pops up on yours.
All right. And if you hear secondary voice, this is George's Second Reality helping me figure everything out. Pretty much make sure I got everything rigged up correctly. This will be only a 30-minute stream, but in the 30-minute stream, hopefully I can be very informative and actually give you guys some info.
What's up, guys? Okay, so we're gonna work on that chat box.
Yeah, great. Because it's not popping up on here.
Yeah. You already got me and someone else.
Wow, why is it only doing that?
Do you think?
It says it's still connected to the chat.
Yeah, so a chat box is different from your connection, though.
Great. Let's... There it goes. At least I can see you on this one.
Yeah, on that one at least.
Alright. So.
Let me turn my crap down.
Alrighty. So on this stream, it's a debut stream and also the test stream. So yes, you might see a lot more fat butts in front of this camera view. But I would like to tell you, mostly my channel is going to be about helping people with costume, cosplay, and in trying to be informative. Mostly because there's a lot of people who say, "Oh, I do costume from living." Some of them are actually going into detail step by step of how to help you with costume making. Others will go, "Oh yeah, do like a quick time lapse with no audio so you don't really hear nothing." So I'm going to try to help you, everyone out in this community, because costume is fun and anyone who cosplays is mostly fun to hang around with and kind of cool, regardless of where they do it from. So first off, I will admit this. I am an amateur. I am not professional. I'm not Mr. Know-It-All. So if any chance I have someone from the stream channel try to give me info, I will take it and bring it to this. But as for right now, let's get the stream going for information. It is pretty much the debut, so it's pretty much going to be basically stuff you'll need to actually make helmets. That's mostly what I do right now is helmet making and masks. I will actually go in here later and actually try to do custom sewing, foam armor smithing, and everything else.
You guys does this for no good reason.
Yes, I paint people's 440K models.
You guys do that here too.
Which will be just my hangout streams probably, because everyone likes to do that, and I build Gundam models as well.
Yeah.
So, let's start this crazy thing out, and yes, I finally see that Hellkite has said hello. Hello, Hellkite, how's ruling the demon netherworld going? And hopefully Bloodfly will be here too. No clue.
Yeah.
So let's start things off. So, to make a mask, you need a few things. One. Oh, no, Creek is here. The Creeksman's here.
Cool.
So, let's start things off. So, the primary thing you'll need to actually start sculpting a mask, besides having a sketch out, there's going to be more videos I will stream that are more in-depth, like me working on my own projects that I will chat with you all, and posting up step-by-step on my YouTube, which I will link later on my Twitch. So, for right now, let's start with the basicness. before you sculpt, you must get a actual mannequin to work. You can go and buy an expensive mannequin like this one right here. This is a $74 mannequin from Monster Maker. I'm not funded by them. I just bought this for myself because I need a...
Hey, real quick. Read your most recent comment.
Got it. Yeah. I got this recently because, hey, I want to test out, hopefully, it's not as big as mine. I don't know. I must look at video later. But also, it's on the chest stand, and they actually give ability to fill this with hot water to help take out your clay off the mold. Or, if you're like me when I first started, you have no money, but scrap change and stuff, you can go to Walmart. If Walmart does have this, look through the hobby section. Ours will start carrying it. They sell foam mannequin heads. This one has this clay sculpt on it, but it's a foam mannequin head. This was $8. Or go to Hobby Lobby, $10, and you can use the coupon. And also, the very first thing when I bring up sculpting beginnings, I'm going to list out how I made the stand in detail. Something I had to ask people who helped me out in the past information about. I'll straight up do on the first video for you all. You'll mostly see me sculpting on this guy though. And after that, after you got your mannequin situated, you need material. So, the first material I'm going to show you is a expensive material that some FX studios use and some don't. But the website that sells this, it's nice. Remember, I'm not funded by no one. I just bought this recently, so it's not out of the box. It is called Monster Clay from Monster Makers. I advise this clay. If you're doing heavily ornate and detailed sculpting, such as you're trying to branch up and make Nemesis from scratch, this won't rub easily. Once you cool it, it is pretty solid. Like this thing, I literally took out the box and just dumped it down. It's still a solid hunk of mass in this thing. To the point, I have one right here. It's been in this shed for a while with me. The shed's been like 98 degrees and it's only plumbled that little slight bit, but everything else is still nice and chunk hard to keep its detail. I'm actually squeezing, moving it around, and it holds pretty well. You just like, cool, it's back to normal. Another clay, I am probably going to have to, I didn't find my spare jar of this, I don't know what it is, or the thing. It is called, they're both non-sulfur sculpting clay. This is kind of called, oh, hope you can see it, helmet, head, heavy. This is called plastic, I'm good, dude.
Okay.
I'm just saying it's heavy. This is called Plastilcin. When I do the first video, I'm going to look for an image and post it up so you know it is. This can be found in Hobby Lobby. Or if you're lucky, Joann's or any kind of craft hobby store you have. And that is usually a 4-pound block for $20. It is a cheaper alternative to Monster Clay. You can work a lot of things out of this. Like you could do Star Wars. I have seen people do Guyver units out of this. With some noise while them keep cooling it right back down. This is just something for you to get your hands on until you decide, hey, you want to upgrade to a more better substance. And after that, we have our tools. So, the tools, I'll admit this, tools are very now becoming the sculptor. I see people mostly deal with their hands and some X-Acto blades and minute digging tools and do amazing work. So let's start with the first all-purpose tool, a paint scraper. This is handy for multiple reasons. One, get your clay out of the giant the block you bought it for. Two, once out, it helps you cut it up into nice square pieces to make it more manageable. Also, if you do like sharp corners on helmets, like I had to do with a couple of Kamen Rider helmets, you can easily just chin that off and make a solid straight line go around like you need to. So, yes. You're asking why I have this brand? It was the only one I could find at the time. Just any metal sturdy scraper will use, or you have a sheet of metal lying around that you rigged into some weird handheld device, that'll work too. Next, we have digging tools. We have, and if you're asking about, if you're all curious about, hey, the names of these tools, I do not know. I didn't know they're called loops. Where I got them from, and I use them pretty much for anything to make minute scrapes, cuts, and moves. Sharp angles are the squares. Your round, smooth areas are going to be with this. There's another one that looks like a fan. I didn't realize why I had this and completely wrecked it, like a newbie. And it actually helps you scrape the whole thing into a seamless repeating pattern. So, once again, the first actual video will have more detailed information as I go through it. So, loops are pretty much a nice thing to help clean out. It's like how I did, if you can see in the camera view, the Spider-Man eyes. And I'll bring it up. I kind of had to do the Spider-Man and the side cheek with those things to smooth them out to the point, get this under mask look right. Also to help dig around the earplugs. Stay. Good. Next thing you got spatulas. So, this is I'm not knowing no fancy title. It's pretty much the size of my thumb. It is a big spatula edge that you use to help smooth, torque, or you need to do a sharp edge. I use this very rarely. Only few things I have actually used to make with this. What I do use a lot though is this guy. It is another spatula, or sculpting spatula, or sculpting edge, like depending if you use this for green stuff or whatnot. You probably have a kit with this. It helps me make round indents, round eyes, and special cave-ins I have to make. It is very handy. I use it a lot. And it's Spidey right here behind me. And going back to the loops, I call these diggers and carvers, for me because that's what I mostly use it for, are big ones. This is for pretty much taking a mass area to start skinning down or fixing up a screw up you did. Same one with this. Though when you first learn to use these, I'm not gonna lie, you're probably gonna screw up like much I did. If not, congrats! You're the chosen one! And the last handy tool, I use this the most often, next to the scraper here and some of these diggers, it's a X-Acto blade. I usually start doing etching details before I go into clean out, dig out, or alterate. So, this is going to be your most handy tool. Find one you can find comfortable. Also find one you can keep separate from everyone who wants to borrow your X-Acto blade for model making. You need to keep it decent or the blade will somehow, for some odd reason, mess up the clay. Again, mess up the clay. Okay. So that's tools that bust clay. Oh, that's pretty much... Oh, one final tool I forgot. Since we're in here and whatnot. By the way, the monster clay you saw, I stated it stays hard when it's cool. It's not non-sulfuric, doesn't harden. It just stiffens. So you apply heat to re-soften. I have heat gun for that. This heat gun is, I found it's very strong because the stuff behind me is meant to go in the oven. I didn't realize how strong that was until I started using this applied to it. And also when you get your clay, there's grades to it, and I will go with the grades once again when I start the main actual video. You may see one of the heads pre-covered up, and I build from that. It's just to get going. So, I don't even think I even talked 30 minutes.
It tells you right there on top.
I only talked. Is that 26? I can't tell.
Give me one.
Sorry, I must get up because I cannot tell how long I've been on here.
15.
15?
Yeah.
15 minutes only.
Well, you know, so you can just go ahead and end it, dude. That's just 30 usually. Well, that was my track just to see how well it works.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's the test stream for right now. The last thing I can say about this test stream is, even the main stream, as I do this, I may get moments where I am completely bored and have no idea what I want to sculpt. I may actually ask whoever is viewing to do something. It's an idea of like, hey, you want to see this get made from scratch? Give me the idea, I'll do it.
Hellkite said 15 minutes.
I see the Hellkite 15 minutes. Thank you, Hellkite! Where would I be without you? Where would I be? Huh. So...
Okay.
No, I'm not doing that. I cannot show that on this service. I am sorry, Mr. Calbite. I don't know who you are or what you make you think I can do that. If you want to see that, watch Addicted from Hasbin Hotel.
Or check your local strip club.
So before I end this, any questions for my streamers? How about I do anything I need to mess with? Please put a comment. So well, I'm talking fast.
Nah, you're acting pretty good, man.
I think we should decorate the wall a bit. Well, this is my garage.
Yeah.
And we doing a test. I probably will paint the
You
garage.
should discuss what. I got stuff you can hang.
Decorate the wall? Probably will. Like, probably want to actually do this. You're going to probably see some of the masks I made in the past in the background as well. And 2 plus 2 is 4.
I know. You said a question. You just had to be a serious one.
He's right.
What we can do, you know that local game store, the Game Exchange? We can probably just go get some posters we can throw up there right now. If you want...
1 plus 1 equals 1 is
1 plus 1 equals something on a plate.
Yeah, that's true. Well, that's pretty much it. Besides decorate the wall, anything else? Because I know who's in my stream, sadly, and they're all people I know.
Well, one of them's right next to you. I'll talk about me, dipstick.
I know, I'll do that.
Okay.
Oh god, it looked creepy from my angle. I just did that.
Does that... Oh, by the way. I'll go back to OBS.
Go back to OBS.
You'll see it on there before you see it on anything else. So, if I get y'all a good picture of this.
I'm like out of focus.
You also might be doing this.
Or I have a white sheet behind as it stands. He's trying to do something special, guys.
Okay, let's show it again.
There goes. Behold, Space Wolf, Horus Heresy. Yes, one of the models I painted. I don't know why you're showing that.
You might be doing those
You know me? That makes one of us. I know you. Yes. Cab, I also know where you live. Alright, I think I'll end it there like my pal said. If you follow him, he should be going on real soon himself for a review on some Warhammer 40k toys he's acquired.
I'm recording it. Oh.
Uh,
So you go to Streamlab.
All right.
And you go to